Hey, good morning. It's Tom Llewellyn with Civil. And generally, I do these Thursday updates and we talk about policy or whatever. But we'll wait. That's for another day. There's so many things been in the kind of news, kind of up front, sometimes on the side, that, you just get to the point where you say, hey, is our perspective so just out of joint, so off kilter, that we're missing it, right? We just aren't getting it right. I'm tired of hearing from social justice warriors and woke whatevers on how bad people are, get rid of this person or whatever. I'm tired of the intolerance, right? So I want to put something in perspective that, the pink shirts, and let's call them what they are. They're not brown shirts out of Germany. They're pink shirts. These are people that lay at the side somewhere and they have their business casual on or whatever, and then they go home and yank you real hard on the internet, right? And tell you how awful you are and tell you don't have no right to speak, right? I'm tired of those people. So let me tell you what America is really all about, why it's the fairest nation in the freaking world. And this goes to an article today I read in the Wall Street, somebody that had interviewed, maybe had written a book about Colin Powell. Pretty good guy. Might like him a little or hate him a little or whatever, but let's face it. This guy came out of nowhere, South Bronx, went to a public school. He's really one of the great success stories in America, right? And I guess he was in a meeting with Ronald Reagan and the president of Singapore. And this is in the 80s, right? And Ronald Reagan, he might have quipped, he might have stated flatly, I'm not sure, that wasn't in the article, but said to the leader, look, I wonder if you could take Americans out of America and immigrate to other countries and have them have the same kind of success that immigrants who come to our country. And if you didn't know, immigrants they're more successful than the average American. They do so well. And that's whether legal immigrants or even illegal. Many of those people do extremely well, right? So imagine yourself, and especially if you're part of one of those groups, right, that are having a hard time, whatever that may be or whatever that may not be. But suppose you're black or gay or transsexual or Hispanic or Jewish or Asian or whatever, or even privileged white guy or gal, right? And then imagine wanting to immigrate to China or Iran or Pakistan or Russia or literally any African country maybe, and see how well you would do to go there and see if you could prosper. The gentleman from Singapore, said, it doesn't work that way. Only in America can you come as an immigrant and succeed. And, what an astonishing statement from somebody outside that does have perspective, that sees the world from a completely different view than we have. Understand, this is an amazing place. We want to talk about all the warts. That's fine. We have warts, but they're the nicest warts in the world. If you want a fair chance, you come here and you can succeed. And literally, and just to take it on a personal level, yesterday I volunteer at the food bank, right? And so I go pick up, old stuff that the groceries are trying to get rid of. And I'm at a Walmart and I happen to look around, and there's a white woman that manages the warehouse. And then there's, literally, I'm walking by the people that are, they're collecting food for delivery, right? And they're not speaking our language. They're speaking some other language, which is fine. They're talking to each other, they're doing whatever. I actually said hi to one, he said hi back, so I know he understands English, right? So at the end of the day, which is good, by the way, English is the most economic language of the world. If you know it, you get richer automatically, whether you're here or somewhere else. But, they're all nice people trying to get ahead. I talked to one of the cashiers who's from India. He has a degree, I think, in engineering. He has a job at Walmart to get by until he can get a job at engineering. He was only there a couple of weeks, right? Engineers are in high need. But here's the deal. This is the place to come, guys. And why? Because it's the best place in the frickin' world to succeed, including all those people we want to tell how hard life is. I get it, it's hard. But if somebody that comes here, hardly knows the language, is able to succeed, we should too. Anyway, I am imploring you, turn off the woke people, turn off the social justice warriors, turn off the cancel people, turn them off, and listen to your hearts, and join Civil, so we have a community where we can fight back against people who, aren't living here in our best interest. Anyway, I'm Tom Llewellyn. I'll talk to you soon.